Hey, what's shaking in 2K25? What's going on? Y'all, I've been working like a Hebrew slave around here. But y'all see that Christmas tree is gone? And every time I turn around, I see most stuff I need to take down. Lord, I didn't realize I put that much up, but I guess I did. Uh-huh. But I've been working at it. Look at the kitchen. Shoot, I got all that stuff boxed up in the kitchen to take to storage down to Miss Margaret's house. Can't make it today though, because she had something to do. Go to the beauty shop and go to therapy and something else. Who calling? Mercy Medical from Baltimore. I don't live there no more. Bye. See ya. Okay, let's see. Yeah, y'all need to come on in. We need to chat for a minute because I got things to do. And what I got to do is go lay down and take a nap. Look at the weather outside. It looks miserable out there. What's up, my Sting? How you doing, sugar? Sting, is it looking bad over your way? Because it's looking real bad over here. It don't give you no energy. If anything, it drains your energy. Look at that. That's every day. I don't see no sun. No, it ain't no sun, baby. Them skies is looking bad. They looked bad last night. I don't even know if it rained last night. Because when I came inside, I did not go back outside. But it's nice and cool out here. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's nice and cool. Hey, Miss Cynthia. What's up, Elaine and Miss Vivian? It's beautiful in South Carolina. Well, you see it ain't beautiful here. Not at all. Mm-mm. But it is what it is, baby. But I've been working all morning trying to get all this Christmas stuff out of here. And praise the Lord, I'm about through. I keep seeing a few things I need to take down. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to get these two things down. I think that's the last of it. I done looked all around. I don't want nothing left from Christmas up in here. So brand new year, baby. I ain't trying to do it. Baby Gator got dressed and he's sitting up on the sofa. Where's his sister Tajista? You know, he wanted to say hi to you, Tajista. He wanted to say hi to his sissy poo. And he's sitting up there. I don't know where he think he going. Ain't nowhere. But anyway, it is what it is. I ain't never put on no clothes for the day. I ain't gonna put on none. I'm fixing to go get back in bed. I got up about 9 o'clock for good, and I was like, I gotta finish it up. I still got another load of clothes in the washer. I could not believe I had this many clothes, but what I did when I took those clothes down out the closet, a lot of those clothes I had not worn and they needed to be washed after I had the mold mildew problem. A lot of them didn't make it. I threw them away and I got all of them clean and I got a whole basket of stuff to take to the laundry. So now I don't have a clothes problem no more. I cleaned up everything in there, got everything out of there I do not want. Um, I haven't even attempted to take down Christmas decorations yet. See, that's the bad thing about it. I like putting them up, but I do not like taking them down. So the thought just occurred, you know, you ain't going to do this week because you're going to be working. You're going to go to work at night. You're going to come home and you ain't going to want to do that when you get home. You're going to be wanting to take a shower. You're going to want to hit the bed. So I said today is the day. I might as well. So I got that done. All I got to do now is put it all in the car and take it away from here. I don't know what day that's going to happen, but it'll happen. But I figured this is my weekend off too. So I got to get it out of here before my weekend off. Because I don't want to be bothered with that on my weekend off. What's up? Mr. DeVale is in the building. Hey, Ramona J. How y'all doing? Who I missed? Let me see. Shatika, blessings to you. I'm keeping my family tree up for the Valentine's tree this year. Okay, I took all other trees down and put away. I have a girlfriend that does that. She never takes her Christmas tree down. She just redecorates it around the holidays and stuff. And it's been there for many years. In the corner of her dining room. That's where her Christmas tree has been. Probably, I don't even know how long. I know over 20 years. I don't know. Hey, Kelvin, how you doing? Miss Audrey's in the building. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Miss Betty, Miss Cynthia. Okay, now let me go on down here. See who else up in the building that I need to speak to this evening. Seem like morning, but it's evening. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what you're saying. Where am I? I'm so sick of these phones jumping. Oh, you enjoyed the car ride home last night? Baby, I plugged it up, but it still didn't get enough charge. But I was able to get 2% to tell y'all goodbye. But thank y'all for riding home with me last night. Y'all see how dark it is coming from down there when I hit Highway 3? I didn't really see no lights until I turned up in here. It's very dark out there. Okay, Miss Vivian was saying she keeping hers up for Valentine's this year. Uh-uh. I think I'm gonna do the door for Valentine's. That's about it. I've been doing it all up in the house and out on the balcony and all that. I don't feel like all that. Okay, I read yours thing. And Ramona J, I spoke to you. Getting on through it here. Hey, Miss Renee, I took my outside decor down, but not the inside. You love your tree. I like the tree, but my place ain't big enough for all of that. And that tree was in my way. I had to go around it to get outside and all of that. And I use the balcony like it's another room in the house. And I put all my caps, I washed all my caps because I wasn't sure if they had any that mildew stuff on them. So I took them and I washed all of them and I got them out there on the table drying. And I got a lot of stuff out there on that balcony I need to get rid of. I got to make a trip to Louisiana soon. Because all these pictures of my nephews and nieces and all these folks that's grown, that's got children, that's about to have children, I'm tired of packing that stuff around. I'm taking it to them. Y'all do what y'all want to with it. I got a whole crate of stuff out there. And then I bagged up another bag of pictures this morning. I'm not moving them pictures no more. Um... You're looking fabulous on this Thursday. I didn't know what day it was. It seemed like it's a weekend to me. I guess because of the holiday. And normally I'm used to being off on the weekend. But thank you. I ain't been out the house. I just went in there, washed my face, brushed my teeth, put on a little lipstick, and tried to do something with my hair, a little bit with it. And said, let me come on out here and talk to y'all now. How y'all doing, trolls? Happy New Year. See how I treat y'all? Better than you treat yourself. Um, you watched the car ride. You enjoyed it. Thank you, Miss Vivian. Me and Miss Margaret always have a good time. Uh-huh. Ramona is sending you much love. Yes, Miss Vivian, we had fun. Latasha was sitting in the middle. Me and Tajissa was giggling. Then Carla came and Sting was in the front with Miss V. I ain't know all that was going on. I had no clue that y'all had all that stuff going on last night. All I know is, hey, we was free to be us and do our thing over here. This our channel, ain't it? So we run it the way we want to run it. And y'all be trying to mind, but y'all be trying to keep somebody on here way too long. When that hour hit, it's time to go now. Y'all got to get that together talking about it's 2025. We ain't got to go in an hour. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all learn how to hit that like button yet. It's 2025. We trying to stay alive over here. But I did, between all my cleaning this morning, I saw where Trump and Elon, I don't know what to think about them. One minute they together and then the next minute they falling apart. Hey, Latina, I don't get what's going on with them. That's two megas that's gonna fall apart. Now, Elon put him in there. We all know that. And he trying to put Elon in some kind of high-powered position. And I just don't see that working out too well. Now he owns Tesla, and you know he has a deal with China with the Tesla car parts and stuff coming out of China. So it's gonna be a mess when these two billionaires bump heads. Cause it's a power struggle going on right now, and he ain't even in office yet. I just don't see that turning out too good. It ain't gonna turn out good for none of us. It ain't gonna turn out good for not one American at all. I don't see no kind of hook or the crook, because if they in there fighting, then what's really going on with world issues in other countries that might, be hating on us? I agree. I can see they already falling. Yes, I read where Elon is paying Trump $2,000 a night just to stay on the premises, on the property. Why do you need to be all up under him? You ain't the vice president. Where the hell is the vice president elect? That's what I need to know. We don't even hear from him. We saw very little campaigning with him. And then it's just like he in office, but he ain't gonna have no control. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. I don't know. This ain't gonna turn out too well. Watch and see what I tell you. Mm-mm. Folks out here, I told y'all, like you content creators, y'all need to be trying to figure some of this stuff out and be bringing some of this stuff to the people. Because what y'all talking about out here, it ain't gonna be no help to the people. The people and them gonna be no fell apart at the seams, and you don't even know what's going on in the world. I bet when they cut that subsidy housing and they cut them food stamps and all that other stuff, a lot of y'all gonna be hollering. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm telling you, folks ain't got money to be supporting the channels like they used to. So you better be bringing some content out here. Now that's the word to the wise in 2K25. You haven't heard anything on the VP, or is T the VP and president is Elon. I can't figure it out, Miss Audrey, who the real president gonna be. And I know the one that was elected by Elon. He put all this money out there to get him in office, okay? But then they can't get along, and they ain't even got into office yet. One time I'm reading, he ready for him to go home. Next time I'm reading, the man just done took over. $2,000 a night. Ain't it 7 days in a week? Huh? That's $14,000 a week. So you know he got plenty of money. I'm just here looking. Like I say, it ain't gonna hurt me one way or the other. However it go down, I hook up a U-Haul right on into Louisiana, where I started from, and end up living off the land. Thank you, Jesus, for the land. Miss Vivian say, absolutely. Why do Elon need to live in the White House? I don't know. He bickering and arguing with everybody. He done cut a deal with China, and that ain't good. That is not good for him to be all off in these foreign countries. And these people don't realize how much in debt the United States is. We'll mess around and be owned by China. I don't think y'all want to do that, because they pay minimum wages. That could affect everybody in the working world. And Miss Vivian is saying, all right, Miss V, speak. Somebody got to speak about it. I ain't been watching that much YouTube, but if it's anything like past history, ain't nobody talking about it. Miss V, see it, you hear about, oh, did you hear about the truck that went boom in front of a Trump hotel? I think it was a Trump hotel. He got plenty of them around the country. No, I didn't hear nothing about that. I think all of them in danger. And when they start this mess, and these poor people that put them in, when it start hitting now home front, that's when, now they already tried an attempted assassination, and the man took himself out. But I just don't think that's over with either. Mm-mm. Because he ain't the most liked person. No. What's up, go getter? Ms.V, I'm going to live with you on the farm. Come on, baby. It's plenty of land down there. We can get us some tiny homes. That's all we need. We don't need no big old space. We need a place where we can go in there and fix our food, a place where we can sit down and watch the TV, listen to the music. But have you seen the tiny homes? I love them tiny homes, baby. Um, I could live in one. I don't need all that space. First of all, this too much for me. I've been cleaning up for 2 days and cleaning out for 2 whole days, and this ain't much space. I could live fine with what I need in life. Now, I done had my wants. I can live with my bed, a nightstand, a dresser to put my clothes in. It could be a dresser built on the wall and don't take up no space. Um, Give me a family room with a sofa and a recliner that'll rock and recline. Put my TV up on the wall. Put me a little stand of some kind on the side of my recliner and at the end of my sofa, wherever I'm sitting, and let the sofas recline too in case I want to go to sleep, take a nap. Go in the kitchen. I don't need no big ass French door refrigerator and side by side and all that. I ain't gonna be doing all that cooking. I don't need all that food in my house. And give me a stove top. I'll take 4 burners. I can really work with 2 these days. And a microwave, a sink to wash my dishes, and some cabinet space to put up what I need. All right, so we done took care of everything. Now let's go to the bathroom. I want a full bathroom with a shower and a tub, and make the upstairs, the balcony part of it, a whole closet where I can put everything up there I need. Okay, when I go up them steps, and I thought about that too. I said, well, if it gets so you can't climb the steps, they got them little machines now that hook on the steps and you can sit on them and you can ride up there. Baby, I done thought about it all. And I'm good. I'm good. Uh-huh. I'm fenced the whole thing around there. Put me a nice landscape on that front yard. Baby, maybe a small jacuzzi or pool in the backyard. What else I need? That's it. I ain't looking for nobody to spend the night here. I never have. I ain't never asked nobody to come here and spend the night. Never. Uh-uh. I mean, I had an extra bed in the closet back there, a roller where I can pull out and I can get on. But now you need to have your own space and your own place when you come here. I ain't ask nobody to do nothing. And them days is over. Where I got 4 and 5 bedrooms, all these people bunking up in there, coming there for a night and then staying for months and Sundays. I've been through that. My nephew came down with me. I was in the 90s. He ended up staying with me and going to school down here. My niece moved in with me. Baby, the whole first year I was out here. It was me and her up in there. I was like, nah, sister, I don't have no problems being by myself. I don't want no people up in here with me. Stop inviting yourself, okay? That happened New Year's Day. That report came out after the situation happened in New Orleans. See, I done missed out on a whole lot of stuff. Going to work at night and sleeping in the day. But see, y'all keep up with this stuff. 7 people got killed by a car in Vegas on New Year's Eve. Oh, wow. That's horrible. Yes, ma'am. I would love a tiny home. Steen, they got we need to go out there and look at them. They have the model homes for the tiny homes in Houston on the north side. And I was looking at them online. Baby, there were some cute homes. And you can get up to 1,200 square feet in a tiny home. Upstairs, downstairs, like 600 on the bottom, 600 on the top. Yeah, that's a lot of space. That's a whole house. But it's just tiny. The rooms are tiny. But then they custom bill them and they put the exact footage in each room you want. And I gotta have a garage, a carport or something. I don't like my car sitting out at night. Miss V, I've been thinking about a cozy tiny home. Oh, you too, Miss Tammy. Yeah. Your utility bills would be cheap, cheap, cheap. Sure would be. Miss V, I'm cleaning as well. My craft room, bedrooms, bathrooms are next. I'm home for 12 days. That's good, Miss Vivian. Miss Margaret was so interested when you said you was crafting. What's she crafting? Well, I'm like going back up there or way down there to find out what she crafting. How is it gonna help you? Um, of course it jumped. I took my finger off. But that's good, Miss Vivian. I love crafting. I like to do crafting in the winter when it's cold outside. Uh-huh. Hold on. I know it's gonna jump when I take my finger off of there. Go get us. Glad to see you, Ramona J. And 2K25. Vivian, do you have a specific craft you make? Because I don't. I just like crafting different things. I'll look around through the house and I'll see something and I get a vision and I say, uh, you did those bar stools last year, but you never did the fringe around the bottom of them. You never painted the bottom of them. Then I look up on the wall and I say, you never did finish that space over there like you wanted it. And I just look around and see things. And, I bought the buttons to put on the pillow on the sofas over there. They over there. I never did that. I find lots to do in my house to keep me company and keep me busy. And then I can look back at my work and see, wow, you did that. Mm-hmm. Miss V, you sound like my sister. She's withered. Now she says too much room at her home. It is. You be all off in there by yourself and you still got to go in there and dust. You still got to do them floors. I don't care if ain't nobody in them. I need all that space. All that utility bills. Worrying about all them windows and people breaking in on you and all that. I don't have that problem. I don't need them headaches. Um, Tammy said sound good to her. Tiny homes would work for me. I've been saying that for a long time. Cause I done lived in big ass houses before. You know, that's a thing of the past for me. I don't have the family I used to have. I don't need that. That's for a person who's never had that. Uh-uh. Miss V, I can't picture you in one of those things that take you up and down the stairs. Baby, if I need one, I get on it and go right on up there and come right on down. I'm going to get whatever I need growing old to keep me moving and not have to be dependent on nobody. That would worry me. To become dependent on somebody else, Ramona. I've been too independent all my life to worry about stuff like that. Mm-mm. Now that might be a worry. I'd have to do a lot of praying about that. But it could happen. And I'm trying to prepare my mind for it if it happens. I could live to be 100 like Jimmy Carter. You never know how long you're going to live. Could be gone tomorrow. Who knows? Miss Vivian said, Audrey, no, girl, I make wreaths and little crafts and etc. Oh, okay. Yep. I do wreaths. I do a little bit of everything. I had the idea to do the penny table, and I did it. Ideas just pop in my head. Or sometimes I'll watch those home decor shows, and they'll do something, and I'll be like, man, I can do that. And I know exactly where I want to put it. And then there I go, headed out to the craft store. You need what is that? A Cricut machine? Back up running. You're encouraging. I don't know what that is, that machine. What it do? Miss Tammy? Yeah, I'm good at encouraging folks. Don't just sit up there and waste your talent and waste your life. And a lot of that stuff you can sell. You really can if you want to make you some monies. All you got to do is go get you a booth somewhere and lay them out there. People buy them. I used to sew and make curtains and scrubs, but I don't have time now. Once I retired this year, I'll start sewing again. I dragged the sewing machine out, Miss Vivian, and it came out the closet and it went in the bedroom. Then I was trying to find where are you going to actually put this machine if you put this machine up. I really need to buy the case to put it in. And then it's like, okay, you could put it over there on that wall right there. And that'll be a good place for you to sew. But then I got to get rid of my table and my stuff over there and find somewhere else for it. So that means in order to do some crafting, living in here, I got to go down there and get one of them storage rooms. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it in order to go and spend the money on the room and all that other stuff I got going on. I just don't know because working nights, a lot of times I'm coming in here, I'm going to sleep. I ain't finna worry with none of that stuff. I do that when I ain't got nothing else to do. When I'm sitting up here in the wintertime, it's too cold to go outside. I bought a new crock pot for Christmas. It's the electric. Wait a minute. What kind is this one I bought? I don't even know. Hold on. This is it right here. It's a crock pot. Wait a minute. It's the newer kind. I had the older version, that red one. So I bought this one. That one. But I guess it worked just like the other one. I set it up here to clean it up. I know it latches down different. It's the same size as the other one. But the other one just had a knob, and this one got buttons on it, off and a timer and selecting and a high and a low and a keep warm. That's all I had, a high, low, and a keep warm. I ain't have all that at the bottom. But anyway. Then I pulled out all this papers and notebooks and stuff to go through it so I could clean that out and put all that stuff back in the file cabinet that I need. Income tax time is right around the corner. As soon as Christmas is over, they gonna start sending you stuff for that. So I was like, I gotta pull all that stuff out and try to get that together. Cause time be passing so fast. And I want to get that behind me. I usually don't even get to file until either end of March, right up on April. Because I don't have everything. They don't even send everything. Now, this year, I'll be waiting on DISD now. They usually send it in February. But I want to have everything together and just waiting on them to send me my rest of my stuff so I can do my taxes and get that out the way. But at least this year, I ain't got to worry about no stuff from my husband. That's all dispensed of. Or what I'm trying to say is done. He ain't, this is me now. Me and me only. I ain't got to take care of no estate, nothing. Retirement condos and apartments are good also. Right now, I'm in one. It ain't a retirement condo, but I think I did too much. I put too much in here. That's what it is. And I just seem like I'm crowded now. So I've been taking a lot of stuff out and giving it away. Like I got a table over there I'm going to give my niece for her apartment. And I got some bar stools over there I'm going to give to her. And I'm just taking this stuff out of here. I don't need it. I see it. I buy it. I ain't got nowhere to put it. It's not like before when I had homes. But I don't really think that I want to go back in that direction again. Because all I'm going to do is fill them up. And this is going to work me to death in my old age. Keep trying to convince myself. Make do with what you got. You don't need no more. Okay. Yo-yo in the building. I love making beautiful floral centerpiece arrangements. Get lots of compliments. Oh, okay, Miss Carol, y'all are crafty people. Yeah, I see where we have something in common. Okay. Miss Margaret got me into that crafting because I never took the time to do it before. And then after I got back here this time, I was in my 60s when I came back, and she had been retired for a while, and that's what she does in her pastime. You can look in her house and tell she loves to do crafting. Um, Ms.V, I'm third shift as well. I work with disability adults. They keep me on my toes. When you off, you won't shower and sleep. Exactly. It's a lot. People don't realize that when you work with that kind of people, they drain you. They take a lot out of you. You are ready to come home. You are ready to relax. You are ready to lay it down. I love what I do. It keeps me busy. It keeps money in my pocket. I don't do a lot for the money that I make, but it's still draining on you to deal with them. And I took nights so I didn't have to deal with them awake all day long. But I don't know. A Cricut machine prints and cuts for t-shirts and crafts. My girlfriend had one of those. Valina. BJ is her name when she comes into the chat. In fact, she texted me yesterday and she really uplifted me. I saw it last night. She was wishing me a happy new year. We've been friends since the third grade. And she was just so complimentary and she was just so uplifting, and she was telling me, she said, you've been through so much, but through it all you've kept your head high. You've just walked through it like it really wasn't nothing. You are so much your mom. I love you for who you are. And she just went on with a long paragraph, and she was like, I just thought I want to tell you before the we got too far off into the year. Can't wait for you to come home. And she was a girlfriend that came and visited me my first year out here. And we were rolling around on my channel on YouTube. And it almost brought tears to my eyes when you think y'all have been friends that long, since the third grade, and we're both now 70 years old. That's a long time. We have a lifetime we can share and talk about together. Yeah. So I know what it is. She had one. And she was doing t-shirts when I was down there to her house. Okay, Miss Tammy. Hey, Za, how you doing, sugar? Happy New Year to you as well. I don't know if it's New Year's or New Year. I would think either one would be appropriate. It's really a new year, technically speaking, but New Year's, I've seen it even in print on things. So I don't know which one it is. I don't care. But Happy New Year's, baby. I said New Year's that time. Okay. We buy matching t-shirts for every family occasion. Yeah, y'all had your t-shirts on for your birthday. This is thing. So in order to save money, my daughter bought a machine and she makes our t-shirts now. Yeah, it save a lot of money. It will, because those t-shirts, when you get them made, they high. But Sting, do you know you can go on Harwin? They have a t-shirt factory on Harwin, and they have t-shirts of 100% cotton, 50% cotton, 50% polyester, whatever kind of t-shirts. You can buy them in bulk and they really cheap out on Harwin. Okay. Hey, Nathan. What's going on, my opinion, James 41? Yeah, all right then, Miss Lorraine. How you doing? Like and subscribe. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. Hey, my Aaron. What's going on, my Texas friend? What you got shaking up there? Huh? What you gonna do for the new year? How you gonna start off your new year? Let's talk about it. The correct saying is New Year's Eve. Okay. And New Year Day. Okay, Sting. It's New Year's Eve. So that is correct. Okay, so that's the day before you say New Year's Eve. And then the day of is New Year Day. So what about Happy New Year or Happy New Year's? Which one is correct? Um, Yes, bulk is much cheaper. Uh-huh. And Sting know where Harwin is here in Houston. It's like a bunch of Orientals that kind of settle in that area, and it's really cheap shopping out there. And most of the stuff you can buy it in bulk. They have a place in Dallas, much like it. I've been to that one in Dallas, but it's not. I didn't like the quality of the stuff as well as I did the one on Harwin. Back in the day, I used to live on Harwin. That's why I bought all my clothes. Yes, thing. I love to go out there. I can spend a whole day, stop at noon, go find me something to eat, and come back because there's so many stores, first of all. But you know when I kind of stopped is when they got in that trouble by selling all those knockoffs, those purses and stuff. I say, And then they always was trying to get you in the back room to go buy one. I'm like, no, I don't want no knockoff. Mm-mm. And Popos be coming in there taking me with you. And you remember they closed down a lot of them for the knockoffs. But they must have settled down and did something different. I don't know, because you'll never hear about it on the news anymore. Hey, Miss Sandra. Just got in checking in to show love. You always do, and I appreciate that. Happy New Year, Miss Sandra. Um, it's about how we use it in a sentence. Okay, Zah, because I never really looked it up to see which one was correct and which one was wrong. Google says the correct way of saying it is New Year's. Okay, okay. Hello to everyone that I haven't spoken to from Miss Audrey. I'm going to start out my new year by keep on staying out of trouble. That's a good thing. And do some positive things. Be more active in church. That's a great way to start your new year, Aaron. One thing for sure, if you up in church, you ain't too likely to be getting into no trouble on the outside. Now you might get into trouble up in there if you ain't right yourself. You know, if you're a little messy on the outside, you're gonna tend to bring that mess right on up in there. But if you're up in there, maybe, just maybe, you might get something out of the song, or you might get a word from the pastor. Maybe somebody up in there can kind of steer you in the right direction. But if you're on the outside, you ain't gonna never get it. Mm-mm. People, that's where come as you are comes from. People think that it means clothing. No, you got to remember when churches started, people wasn't dressing like they dressing now. Bring your heart in there as it is. Okay? That's what it's talking about. And maybe you'll have a change of heart if you really let go of the outside world. That's the problem with a lot of people. They want to come in there to show off clothes or to show off, period. Whispering in church, in there smacking gum, wearing hats inside the building. They just lost all kind of respect for the house of the Lord. And I just look at them and keep on rolling. I'm like, mm-mm. Sooner or later, but my pastor never says anything. And he always said, leave them alone. Let them come as they are. They'll get a change of heart when they come up in here. And you see it now. He never says anything about you wearing blue jeans, t-shirts, whatever. Don't put that hat on your head and come up in there now. You're going to be able to take that hat off. Because you all know better than that now. And keep on staying away from messy people. You got to. Because messy people just going to be messy. They ain't going to stop. You don't have to call their name. You ain't got to say nothing else about them. But watch and see how they can't stop. They just messy. Their lives are so messed up, they can't stop. And they think, well, if I talk about you, that takes the emphasis off of me. No, it put more emphasis on you because it let people know you bothering people. You that upset with your life and you ain't got nothing else to do. You don't know how to craft. You ain't got no hobbies. You don't do nothing. You got a man, but you ain't giving him the attention you giving me. That's a sad situation. I wished I would. I'm going to start out my new year by keeping on staying out. Okay, I read that, Aaron. Never buy purses, only clothes. I never bought no purses out there either. I never bought no shoes out there. I bought like a lot of play clothes out there and jewelry out there, but that's about it. I never bought no furniture, none of that stuff. I was kind of leery of that. I mean, use it, Miss V. Yes, Za. Um, Miss Vivian is agreeing, and keep on staying away from messy people. You better. They'll have you drug up in the mess. Cause you see how people can do. They'll come out here and say you bothering them when they've been bothering you. They'll flip the script and make you look like you're the person. But then if it came down to it in a court of law, they wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Ain't no defense attorney gonna do nothing but take their money. And I just be looking at them like, okay, keep on. God's watching you. I done gave you up to the Lord. Now I'm done with you. Uh-huh. And once you see the mess, Aaron, get away from it. That's all I can tell you. Zaza, what you laughing at? If I ever have surgery, I can't listen to Miss V or Miss M because my stitches would get busted open. Now, we ain't that bad, are we? This and that will have you rolling on the floor. Love those two ladies. The bushwatchers laughing. Baby, me and Miss M together, we got another friend too that's worse than Miss M. Miss V is the mediator, okay? Uh, I just try to stay in the middle and keep things rolling and keep things laughing and going on. And Miss Margaret will get an attitude sometimes with the people. I'll be like, Margaret, hush up. I'm the laid back one. Now, she told you I was the quiet one. I didn't have too much to say to nobody most of my life. I just look at them and figure out who they are. And then I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna be able to be in your company, okay? And you might want to continue to be in my company, but I don't want to be in your company. I'm gone. I go to church to hear the word of God. Exactly. What other reason should you be up in there? Praise and worship. That's it. That's all. Absolutely. The world is not the same anymore. It's so sad. Yes, the world has changed in starting in the 80s with my child. It changed. Parents stop parenting. Children start running the household. Anything goes. They right because they your child. Um, People coming for you out of nowhere just because. They don't know you, but they don't like you because you got something that they don't have. You look better than them. You act better than them. You know more people like you than they like them. And this just I don't know. The world just went crazy with people. I ain't never been able to figure none of that stuff out. It's like, don't you have nothing better to do with your time? At the end of the day, I want to always see something productive I've done with my time here. Now, God is leaving me here all this time, and I can't show you nothing productive I've done today. I can show you I cleaned up today. I show you I washed today, folded clothes and put them up. I mind my business today like every day. I ain't bothering you, but you bothering me. You think. Ma'am, you have got flawless skin. Oh, really? Well, I'm not going to even bring it up, but that's not what I heard out here on YouTube. But thank you, baby. It's pretty good, especially for a woman my age. Yeah. Please share your skincare routine. Put as little as possible on it. That's it. Don't be putting all that makeup. If you put on makeup, be sure you clean your face good with it. Um, I had normal skin most of my life, but as you age, your skin dries out. So now I'm a shea butter girl. I put shea butter on the body and on the face. I don't use soap. Before, um, it was just really water, not like no whole lot of chemicals on my skin or on my face. Now I use carrot soap and black soap on my face. That's it. Never had bumps and even like doing the cycle, a lot of women would get bumps in their face, when a cycle come on. I never even experienced that problem. I was blessed with some good skin. Yeah. And it had to come from my mother because my dad didn't have the best of skin. Mm-mm. On November the 5th, 2025, you'll be 65. Oh, really, Aaron? Okay. We'll have to start celebrating the birthdays again and telling everybody happy birthday because we did that for a while. And then I got busy and then these old, I don't know what to call them, unfriendly people started coming for me with all the lies and the bull. And I just kind of got away with it. But I used to play music and everything once a month. Sting was over here, Carl and all of them, they know. And then I started getting in trouble with YouTube and I made up a channel to do it. Didn't do a whole lots with it. So I might have to go back over and chat it with Ms.V and friends, and that's where I do the birthday stuff. Yeah, I'm getting it together this year because it kind of fell apart on me last year. Working with the special needs and just trying to take care of everything I had going on. It's a good thing we can't be brainwashed. We too old for that. We see straight through them fools. I don't understand why they think everybody, even in the chat, don't believe them. They just messy. They're just like mess. That's all. Because anybody in their right mind ain't gonna sit up there and listen to that foolishness when the person already proved, look, you lying. Okay? But then they want to flip the script and say you lying. Okay. I want you to do that in 2025. Just keep going. Got a trick for you. I am like you, Ms.V. I mind my own business. And it'd be a better world if everybody could stay on their own, in their own lane and mind their own business. Never been a person that cared enough about other people to be off in their business and laying up listening to them. If I don't like you, I ain't finna listen to you. Nathan say, hit that like button and subscribe. They sure ain't doing too good. Now the subscriptions, they've been doing really good with that, Nathan. But the like, I don't know what it is. Um, hey Gary, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. My father told me the Bible describes what was coming, and I was in high school. He was right. Exactly. All you got to do is read it. And a lot of things are coming to pass that's been predicted over 2,000 years ago. Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, different people wrote different parts of the Bible. That's why you got all these biblical characters and John, Paul, Luke, all of them, Matthew. It's a lot of different people wrote it. So you have to look at the time that it was written in. You have to look at who wrote it. You have to study their life, what they were all about, what they did, who they passed it on to. But it's so much history there. And just trying to understand it and trying to pull it all together. I don't think I will ever understand it all and pull it all together in a lifetime. But every time I pick it up, I learn something new. Every time I go to church, I might hear something I already know, but something might be added to it. And my pastor's one that always takes you to that scripture. Read it for yourself and try to get an understanding. Ask God for discernment to understand it. Because it's really, you living in the times right now. And Revelation it's revealing itself right now. And I don't want to get caught up. I just don't. I don't live through hell here on earth. I do not want to live the rest of my days in hell. Some of these people going straight to hell. They can't stop lying. They can't stop meddling. They can't stop bothering people who ain't bothering them. They can't go independent. They're not solo. So they have to follow somebody else's orders and somebody else's rules. Well, tell it to Jesus on Judgment Day. Miss One that showed me something to help me. Our past is so similar. I am 67 and May is my birthday. All right, Miss Betty. And that's real encouraging to me. You know, like I always tell y'all, my life ain't been no bed of roses or, a sugar and cream all my life. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, I've had my good days, I've had my bad days, but through it all, you got to keep on going. You cannot let nothing and nobody stop you, especially nobody that ain't there to help you. How is them talking about you and you listen to what they say? They'll have you so down and bent out of shape. You can't take care of what you got to take care of. They ain't got nothing to take care of. That's obvious. Or they be at home taking care of it. You see some elevation in their life. I'm not following nobody. I don't see them elevating. You never get too old. Mm-mm. I ain't following nobody who always talking about you too old. Hell, I done prove you ain't too old right now. You ain't gonna tell me I'm too old to do nothing I want to do. And you use that for an excuse for yourself. Don't use it for me. I only use mascara and lip gloss. That's it. I don't like makeup. And a lot of people don't, and a lot of people shouldn't be wearing makeup because the pores in that skin just clog up. And a woman my age should have larger pores in her skin. I don't. You get up close and personal. See what I'm saying? Uh, Aging is something else. But I've just dealt with it as it comes, you know. It's all kind of signs of aging. You get the laugh lines, and you get the wrinkles, or not the wrinkles, but the frown lines from frowning in your forehead. The neck changes, and people who are younger, they may not understand it because they think they're gonna look like that forever. And I tell you all the time, I didn't look like this when I was their age, the ones that's talking about me. So I know it's going to be a fatal cry for them if they live to be my age, because they don't look their age now. They look much older than they should. Mm-mm. Let them live, Lord. Let them live, and then they'll see. And then they got so many things wrong with them already. Bad hearts and bad livers and bad kidneys and it's a lot of stuff that's just gone wrong too early in life for whatever reason. But that's what you need to be concentrating on, your own health, your teeth and all that stuff. I want to leave out of here with my teeth. That's why I got to go and make a dentist appointment. I got to find out what dentist I can go to because I switched my insurance. Gary, now you came in here and I spoke to you very nicely, and Miss Audrey had to time you out. Check yourself and then come back in and act right. Broken but unbothered. How you doing, sugar? What's BBUB? Sting? Oh, you speaking to somebody? Because I missed it if it is. Ms.V, I had too many margaritas. When, Miss Sandra? How far are you from Alvin, Texas? I'm not that far. I took y'all to Alvin before to my doctor. It takes me from my house to Alvin 20 minutes. My brother just bought a house. I was planning on taking a trip in July. He's about, I don't know what side of Alvin he lives on, because he could be more on the Pearland side. He could be more on the Manville side. He could be closer to 35, which is the main drag. Alvin is pretty big to be a small town. It's big in land mass, in other words, and it's really growing. But maybe about 20 minutes, because I could roll down 518 and roll right into 35. Uh-huh. But if you come to visit, let me know. Hold on. I got to find where I was. I took my finger off of it. Hold your horses. I was with Miss Sandra. Carol is saying amen. War ready. Happy New Year's, everybody. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. War ready. Okay? Hit the like button. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Join the family. And through it all, I won't complain. No, complain for what? It ain't gonna make no difference. You can complain all day long. Whatever it is, it is. You'll be better off trying to figure out whatever the situation or whatever the problem is, how you gonna get past it, how you gonna get out of it. If it's pain, how you gonna stop it? Um, Carol is telling you Happy New Year, War Ready. Miss V, when you get a chance, listen to this song. A Lie Can Catch a Ride by Sonny McClary. That song sent a message. Okay, Aaron. Aaron loves music too, y'all. A Lie Can Catch a Ride by Sonny. Is that the one Brittany played on her channel the other day when she was doing her birthday party? It was something about a lie. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. I don't wear makeup. I wear lipstick, eye mascara sometimes. I think I'm a nice looking older gal like you, Miss V. You are beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Miss Vivian. I've never been big on makeup ever. Mm-mm. I like to do my eyes. And then I had to really stop doing my eyes a lot when I got the cataracts removed because now they dry out and I have lens in my eyes to help me see better. And so I wear the lashes sometime, and that way I don't have to do nothing but just put them on. But most of the time, I don't do a lot of that unless I'm going somewhere. You just catch me in the raw. A Lowe's employee was interviewed by the news the other day. He loves working there. He is 100. Wow. Which Lowe's, where about, Miss Audrey? He does it for pleasure, not money. And most older people do it. I mean, you got enough money coming in if you ever got out there and you worked. I could sit at home on my retirement and my Social Security, but I don't want to just sit here the rest of my life and not interact with people. Then what starts to happen? Dementia. Because you're just sitting there. You're not using your brain. I still can use all my limbs and stuff. Why? Why just sit up in the house? It got boring to me. Granny played. Oh, Granny played it Sunday night. I didn't see Granny Sunday night. But I know I had heard it. I thought it was Brittany. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Jeff Ross Adventure sounds like a channel to me. Welcome to Chatting with Miss V. Deborah Silver. Hey, baby. How you doing? Thank you for the roses. I've been told often that I've aged gracefully at 70. And you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not trying to compare myself with nobody that ain't 70 years old. Okay? And the ones that are knocking me and talking about me and I'm so, what did I hear? Uh, she's so, oh no, it was about the Indian heritage. And I've told y'all I have Indian in me. My great grandmother was part Indian. Okay. So yeah, it has passed down. hmm But do you realize that what you saying on these channels, I'm responsible for what y'all say on these channels. That's why I have moderators also. Now, just because I sit there and I read it, I said it. When it comes down to it, y'all better be careful what these people are saying in these chats. You are responsible for what is said on your channel. Duh. Okay. So anyway, the thing was something about me being Indian or looking Indian or something. Do you realize that you talked about a whole race of people when you were trying to come for me? What difference does it make if I'm Indian, white, black, German, Puerto Rican, Mexican? If I'm all the above, I ain't bothering you. I ain't talking about you. So it just says you got a problem. Why are you looking? Why are you over here? Because you got a problem. Take your problems and go to the therapist with him. Because he's definitely going to tell you there's something wrong with you. Definitely. Why are you bothering somebody that ain't bothering you? Huh? You doing well, Broken? That's good, baby. I'm glad to hear everybody over here doing well. And we are. We are aging like we supposed to age. I ain't got no problem with it. Ain't nobody around me in my real life got a problem with it. And it's mighty funny that virtual people got a problem with it when you don't even have to look. Damn. Ugh, I can't with that brain. Mm-mm. Okay. Ms.V, I'm finna run to Walmart store. Love you. Good night. Chatters, be safe. Okay, Miss Vivian, you be safe out there also. It's still the holidays. People still traveling. Um, Carol said, you speaking the truth. Let them tell it. I don't. Those that don't know me, right? Sad situation. Don't have to like you. Is in the building. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Who's talking about you? Same people, same folks. Different day, but I'm letting them again this year. But the end result is gonna be quite different this year. Like last year, I just let them sit it out, and I came out here. I'm not talking to them this year. I'm not telling them not to say whatever you want to say. All I can say is the end result will not be the same as last year, sugar. Okay, that's why I'm warning you about your channels. You are responsible for what is said on your channel. All right, and I'm just keep collecting videos. I have all the ones from last year that I need, and I'll just keep collecting them. That's it, and that's all. And your day will come. They're saying we all know they're jealous of it's not sweet. What? Well, whatever they're saying, we all know they're jealous. It's not sweet. But these people too old to be jealous. They look, grow up at some point in your life. My mom never wore makeup. She's 85 now with flawless skin. Yes, she's very, very attractive. Sting's mother, very attractive lady. And she does have beautiful skin. Um, Miss Audrey's like, yeah, she's beautiful. She's on my video at Sting's party. Very quiet. Don't have a lot to say. But guess what? We come to the end of the road already. And we had a nice little conversation over here about Trump, and we just watching him too. Okay, he ain't even in office yet. Be doing a lot. Okay, keep your eyes on him. Because he could pass some laws that could affect all of us. But don't worry, we're gonna be all right over here chatting with Ms. V, because we ain't dumb enough to be in nobody else's home trying to figure out what they got going on, because we don't care. We care about world issues over here. We care about each other over here. Okay? So y'all take care. Ms. V gonna go get her a nap now and get ready to go to work tonight. And I'm going to work 4 days. Today is what y'all say, Thursday. So that means I gotta work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'll be off. So I do work this weekend. And then I'll be off again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'll go back and I'll work Monday, Tuesday, be off Wednesday and Thursday, work Friday, and be off the weekend. That's how it's going down. I'm getting that schedule down. Everyone enjoy your evening and continue to keep everyone in prayers. Thank you, Miss Carol. I appreciate that. Y'all have a happy night. Don't work too hard. But Miss Audrey, okay? What's for dinner? Whatever Miss B cooked at the school today. I don't know what she cooked, but whatever she cooked. I got some chicken salad in there I'm gonna eat before I leave home. And that's what I'm gonna eat here. But I don't know what she cooked for tonight. But whatever Miss B cooked down at the school, that's what we're gonna eat tonight, Miss Audrey. So far, it's been a blessing, and she's a very good cook, and she always have my food in there for me. So everyone have a great night, and I see you good people tomorrow. Be blessed until we meet again. Love you. Look at Chocolate calling. Boy, I'm gonna call him right back. Let me close this live out.